Now, I'm going to put this column under a hydraulic press. In the hydraulic press stream, top member coming down, fantastic power be exerted here. And as the pressure comes on each one of those each of the rods that's in there, you know they want to bend. But because they are in closest packing, they can't bend towards each other. They can only bend away from one another. That's the only possible freedom. So that's exactly what they start to do. So they keep loading it, and they want to go out like a cigar quite evenly. We have something called the neutral axis of a compression member. If you can load it very closely on the neutral axis, then the load doesn't try to make it banana one way or the other. The slenderness could make it go almost any of the direction. A little tiny force goes that way. Now, we find that very evenly loaded at the center, and being a short column, it tends to just become like a cigar. All the rods on the outside can bend away from one another. That's the only direction they can yield. Therefore, as they do so, they were bound together, so it puts an enormous strain on the binding, because they work against that binding. So that while we are deliberately loading in compression this way, the resultant is it goes into tension in the plane at 90 degrees. It's exactly the opposite of what we did with the tension member going into compression. Here again, our friend precession.